This practice is perfect. Anytime you feel that you need to unwind, calm your nervous system, maybe end your day or take a rest and reset during your day. A few suggested props if you wish. I will also demonstrate the poses for you without, but if you want to see what I have here and then grab what you need, a block, a belt, pillow or bolster, and a blanket. And if you wish to get an essential oil, maybe diffuse some oils, and if you need to pause this and get your supplies, please do. And when you're ready, meet me in an upright seated position. We're going to begin by centering our breath. So come into a straight back, palms facing down on top of the knees. Gently close your eyes so you can ground yourself, starting to release, relax, and let go. Connecting to your breath. With me, take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale, sigh it out if you need to. Deep inhale again. Hold the breath. Release, exhale it out. One more time, deep inhale. Hold the breath. And gently exhale. Release, let it go. Bring your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your heart. What is it you wish to let go of so you can drop into relaxation? And with this relaxation, what is it you wish to receive? Create that intention for yourself. And once you have that intention, repeat it to yourself 3 times. And then gently flicker your eyes open. We'll move into our first posture, child's pose. In your child's pose, what you can do if you wish, you may take your bolster or your pillow and you can either put it between the legs and come down and rest your head, or you can put it long ways under the chest and come down and just rest your head. Listen to your body intuition. What is it that suits you today? And find that posture. And as you find that posture, purposefully, mindfully, relax into the pose. If the mind becomes busy, use your intention to distract the busy mind In order to bring you back to this present moment, I'm going to leave you in stillness. So release, relax, and let go. If you're resting your head on a bolster or a pillow, turn it the other way. On the next inhale, very gently release the pose. Walk the hands back towards the knees. Very mindfully and with intention, come over onto your sit bones. Bring the soles of the feet together into butterfly. Find the right position for you. Check if you want your heels close to the sit bones or further away. And when you're ready, with a straight back, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, fold from the hips, very gently, mindfully. When you reach your point of resistance, allow the head, the neck, and the shoulders to completely relax. Gravity is supporting them. Stay connected to your breath. Go back to your intention if the mind tries to take over.
If the mind tries to take you away from this present moment, this gift that you're giving yourself to rest and reset your nervous system, to unwind, and to release tension, I'll leave you in stillness. Relax into it. On the next inhale, tuck the chin into the chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time.
Extending your legs out in front of you. Make any micro movements that feel inviting, relaxing, and yummy to you. Maybe it's a little massage of the legs or a tap, tap, tap. In this next pose, you're welcome to use your strap if you wish. When you're ready, come into staff pose with the legs as flat on the ground as you're comfortable. Feet are pointed and flexed. Toes are pointed up to the heavens. Back is straight. If you wish to use your strap, gently take it around the bottom of your feet. And with a straight back, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands down the strap towards your feet. If you're able to reach your feet, you can take hold of the big toes and fold over. Fold over to the point of resistance, not necessarily pulling to get that deep stretch, but more so just at that point where you feel the stretch so that you can relax into the pose
and release your tension, tightness, and calm your nervous system. Relax into the pose. Use your breath to relax. Use your intention to help you stay grounded in this moment. On the next inhale, gently release the pose, gently rolling up one vertebrae at a time, coming to an upright spine, and bending the right knee. And you may want your strap for this next half butterfly pose. Bending the right knee, hugging into the chest. Straight back, straight leg, as straight as it can be. Foot is flexed, toes are pointed up to the heavens. And then bring the right knee down on the ground, opening up into half butterfly. If the knee doesn't touch the ground, use your blanket or pillow to help support it. And if you wish to use your bolster, take your bolster around the sole of the foot. And with your flat back, take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, come forward from the hips. If your hands reach your foot, take hold of the big toe or wrap your hands around the foot. And when you reach that point of resistance, allow the head and the neck and the shoulders to relax and release into the pose. Long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, tuck your chin into your chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time.
Extend both legs out in front of you. Make any micro movements that feel relaxing to you as we prepare for the other side. And when you're ready, bend the left knee and have your pillow or blanket ready if you're possibly going to need support under the left leg. And with a straight back and the left knee pointing high up to the heavens, along with the right foot and toes, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, open that leg, the left leg out, pressing the sole of the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. And maybe you want to take your bolster and start there. With a straight back, another deep inhale. And as you exhale, come forward. If your hands reach your foot, take hold of the foot, maybe the big toe. And when you reach your point of resistance, allow your head, your neck, and your shoulders to release forward, relaxing into the pose. On the next inhale, tuck the chin into the chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Extending both legs out in front of you. Shake them out. Make any micro movements that feel relaxing for you. We're going to move on to the ground, flat on the back. So roll down one vertebrae at a time. Have your belt, your strap nearby. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll on the lower back, massaging any tension and tightness. We're going into legs up the wall. If you wish to actually go over to your wall and put your legs up your wall,
you may. And if you have the desire to use your belt or your strap, wrap the belt and strap around the soles of your feet as you gently extend your legs high up to the heavens. And what we're looking for here is to have a stretch without a very hard pull. So the arms, the hands, are holding on to the belt while the shoulders are pressing into the earth beneath you. And the elbows are relaxed. And it's all for support of legs up the wall. You can also do this without the belt. You can hold on to the back of your thighs, whichever posture you choose. When you find that yummy place of comfort, relax into stillness and relax into your breath. Take a deep inhale and gently start to release the pose. Bringing the knees back into the chest. Massaging that lower back. Gently dropping the feet to the ground. Lift your hips slightly up and over towards the right, and then bend the knees into the chest. And gently drop them over towards the left, coming into your supine twist, releasing into the posture, releasing into the pose. On the next inhale, bring the knees to center. Hug them in, rolling on the lower back, massaging to release any leftover tension or tightness. And then bringing the soles of the feet down to the ground again. Lifting the hips up and over gently to the left. Bring the knees into the chest and drop them over towards the right. Relax into the pose with the happy intention, knowing after this you have the blissful experience of going into Shavasana. Stay here for a moment to release and relax. On the next inhale, bring the knees to center. Hug them in. And make any final micro movements that will calm your nervous system, release any leftover tension, any stress or tightness. And with your Shavasana, if you have the bolster or a pillow, bring it under your knees and take your blanket and cover yourself. And if you happen to have an eye mask or even a sock or the sleeve of a jacket, cover your eyes and really allow yourself to come into your Shavasana, to release, to relax, and to let go. I will leave you in Shavasana, so stay here as long as your spirit and your body and your mind calls you to. And for the final time together, release, relax, and completely let go.